New Yorkers are rejoicing over the passing of pioneering legislation that ensures employers cannot refuse to hire individuals based on their weight or height, while also mandating that restaurants and other public venues provide adequate accommodations.
There's other laws in the country, but this is the biggest city to pass one, and it's the first one that's been passed in quite a few years. So it's a really important and exciting day for us.
The impact of the law, which is to take effect November 22nd, offers promise to those who have been affected by such discrimination.
It's very, very joyful. My entire life I've been fat. People have criticized me and people have thought of me as lesser of a human being. And this bill passing, it's the start of people finally recognizing us as just human beings who deserve the same basic rights as everybody else.
Tigress Osborne is the chairperson of the National Association to Advance Fat Acceptance, known as NAFA, and expects the New York City law to have an immediate effect.
We will see employers paying more attention to inclusive hiring practices. We will see landlords paying more attention to making sure that they are treating all tenants equally. And we will see everybody who manages spaces thinking more about being accountable if their spaces are not accessible.
Although the law allows for legal action in case of discrimination based on height or weight, Osborne says that is not the primary focus of the group's efforts.
Our goal is not to see more lawsuits. Our goal is actually to see people make changes in their environments so they don't have to be sued. We don't want to see fat litigiousness be the trend. We want to see fat accessibility be the trend.
However, some legal experts say the law passed last month will offer a more accessible legal avenue for people who believe they have been discriminated against.
This is a turning point for discrimination against overweight people and discrimination against short people. We now are able, in many cases, to go to the actual source of the discrimination. So these are viable lawsuits. They weren't viable in the past. I see a lot of states emulating New York City here.
Not everyone shares the view that this law is beneficial.
It's not a helpful message. Americans need help losing weight. Right now, 40% of American adults are classified as obese, and almost 70% of American adults are classified as overweight. We need help losing weight. We should lose weight. Making it easier to be overweight is not exactly helpful right now.
While it's hard to tell the long-term implications of the law, experts anticipate that it will likely become a burgeoning field for labor attorneys as similar legislation spreads to other U.S. cities. Aaron Rainin for VOA News, New York City.